Tonight we have exclusive interviews with two unique musicians and a performance not to be missed. Tonight we are focusing on the power of music and how it can help people in everyday life. Two people whose rituals are influenced by music are our guests, Emily Carter and Taylor Paisley-French. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hi.
How you doing?
We're really excited to have you both down here. Thank you so much for coming down. So have you always both had music, a passion for music, or is it something that developed in later life?
Definitely both always had a passion for music from a young age.
Always, definitely.
Yeah.
Have family members influenced your, the music within your life? Like, Emily, I know that your dad nurtured you with your music.
Yeah, no, he's really cool and we're into the same music and stuff. He took me to my first gig when I was 10, took me to see the Kaiser Chiefs, and then from then on it's just kind of always been gigs and festivals, and yeah, it'll be like, if you heard this band, have you listened to this band? So he definitely influences my music and what I listen to and stuff.
Obviously music is a big part of your life. Does it help you out within day-to-day life?
It really helps me out. I have Tourette's, and music is a big kind of turning point for that in the way of helping me out. If I've had a bad day at uni, or I've been suppressing and stuff, I can just go home and sing, or go home and listen to music, and it's just an outlet way of kind of releasing all my emotions and stuff. So
yeah.
It's good.
And Taylor, was there ever a point where music became a turning point in a personal challenge for you, where you used it to get past something?
Yeah, definitely. When I come here to uni, I had a little disagreement with someone that I came here with, and so I felt that person was my only connection to home, and since then I was sort of down in the dumps. I went around looking for pianos and stuff, and I found a Red Bar. 3 days in, I was hired there by staff wellbeing and stuff like that, and things just started getting better. I'd spend almost every day there in the first year.
Yeah, cool. Looking at your performance catalogues, Emily, you do more covers of songs that already exist, whereas Taylor, you write your own material. How do you feel about songwriting? Do you often think this would work for somebody else, or is it literally this is my song, I'm having this?
I believe that, if someone felt a connection with one of my songs, I feel they could make it work for them, but they're mine.
Yeah.
Once you write them, they're yours. You know what I mean? They're like your children.
Yeah.
And I couldn't give away my songs for somebody else's name to be on it. That's mine.
Yeah. I get you, because it's all your experiences.
Yeah.
How does music help you personally and emotionally?
For me, well, I guess emotionally, music, if I'm feeling kind of rubbish, it totally brings my mood up. The
pair of you have come both from down south.
Yes.
How has moving to university, up here to a small northern town, affected both of you? It must have been a little bit different from where you've come from.
Yeah, well, I'm from Essex, and it's not kind of massively crazy, everything busy anyway. But the only thing is I literally am right by London, so I can go, Camden, Brixton, Hackney, all that for gigs and stuff, and then come into uni. Not many bands really go to Liverpool. It's kind of mainly Manchester, which I could go to, but then none of my friends here are really into the same music as me, so it's sort of don't really want to go all that way by myself, to go to a gig by myself, so I tend to go home for gigs and stuff. But I think that was the main thing about moving up here. It was just can't go to London anymore when I want.
Yeah, so I'd say London is definitely a lot more, musically based and stuff especially live music. You have the O2 Academy and this and that and the other. Where my family live now in Kent, that's more. Even that, has a music scene. But yeah, I'd say for Ormskirk itself, it's starting to get things going. It has Junk Bar, Stars Bar. They're all sort of starting to get into the live music scene. But before that was the case, the university itself would have all the live events, such as the open mic nights in the Arts Centre and stuff like that.
How would you say that music's helped, your music personally has helped you with the transition into coming to university?
Well, I think, as you write and, you have a lot of experience and stuff like that, say for instance, when I was 16, I went to work in Turkey.
Yeah.
You know, and like I'd written a song about going there, you know, and it's the exact same thing. It's just going from one place to another, you know. You can make as much progress as you can in one square, but you know, when you move to the next square, you're back to square one again.
Yeah.
And that's the sort of idea, you know, you can't expect anything from anywhere you go.
Yeah.
You know, just start again.
So you wouldn't say there's a specific place that you can go to for inspiration for a song, it's just wherever you happen to be at a time, an idea might just come to you.
Exactly that.
Yeah. What examples would you have?
I'd say like, if you're in the shower,
yeah,
you know, it's always in the shower,
yeah.
to be honest, because everyone has a little sing-song in the shower,
yeah.
you know. And like, you know, I'd be there like in first year, you know, wash my armpits or something like that, you know, and then something would come into my head and I'd be like, okay, right, that's cool, you know, quickly grab the towel and run to my room like as fast as I can, sit on the piano and just make it.
Do you get lyrics or do you just hear music in your head and be like, I need to get that down?
Well, it sort of comes like both at the same time.
Yeah.
So like, if I have a tune in my head and then like I'll be, you know, just messing about with some words whilst I'm in the shower, and half the time I won't even notice, you know, and I'll just be like, that's something that I definitely have never heard of before, you know, and then I'll just be like, light bulb, you know, and then straight to the piano. You know?
And then you can go and play it live and people can listen to it. It's
Absolutely.
crazy how it just goes from in there to going on the stage. We can actually take a look at one of your performances on the screen.
Okay.
I see trees of green and red roses too, and I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies
So,
blue.
for you, Emily, what would you say has been your most memorable performance?
My most memorable performance was a song on the BBC when I was like 15. That was really cool, in a like TV studio in London. Other than that, like some college performances I really enjoyed, just because, you know, like all my friends were there. It was in the theatre at college, and that was just really fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You mentioned that you did a show for the BBC. Would you say that you got opportunities from that, like coming out of that? Did that take you further? Like, did you get more stuff out off the back of doing that?
I mean, just for starters, it made me like way more confident and kind of able to perform. But then also some of the studios that we filmed at were like, come back, record here. And, you know, it was like either free or really kind of heavily discounted, which was really cool. And then I got to do like some more singing with the BBC, and as well, like I said, like just gave me the confidence to then be able to go out and do like charity gigs and stuff, and actually just go out and actively perform. Yeah.
Cool. What about you, Taylor? Gigs-wise?
Oh, definitely the LG Arena in Birmingham. That was great fun. 2014, me and my band in college, we was put forward to World Skills UK competition for popular music. And we had an absolute blast there. We first went to Derby, had a little gig there, and then we went straight to the Birmingham LG Arena, and it's one of the most surreal experiences ever. Yeah, it was great fun, you know.
I mean, you study music as a degree at university.
Yeah.
Following on from that, would you say that you do music as a full-time job as well, or?
I'd say lesser than a job, more of a hobby, and I think that's why it's so great. You know, because if it is work in itself, but the fact that it just feels like nothing, you know, other than academic and you know, essays and da-di-da, that stuff is definitely hard, you know, but doing the music itself is just second nature. Yeah.
I mean, it can, I don't know if you feel the same, but like being a creative person, you can often find that doing the academic side of it kind of crushes your creativity a bit, because there's so much drilled into you, like you need to do it like this is how it's done. And in reality, if you did just the same as everyone's always done it, then there is no creativity, because everyone will just be making the exact same thing.
Exactly. They mould you into more of what they want you to be, rather than allow you to push your own ideas forward. You know, but then musically here, that is allowed. You know, you don't have to be a grade 8 pianist or anything. You know, I myself, I'm not a grade 8 pianist, you know, and like that's the beauty of it. You don't have to be fantastic, you know, obviously, you know, don't be terrible, but like you don't have to be fantastic in order to allow yourself to put music forward.
Yeah. So would you say that music shaped you both to become the people you are today?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Cool.
It becomes a part of you.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what's wonderful about music.
Yeah.
You know, from a listener's point of view to like a musician's point of view, you know, it's such a drastic change, you know, and it is a beautiful one at that.
Unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. But guys, thank you for coming in. Next week on the show, we will have a up-and-coming band named Rosie. But playing us out of the show tonight, we have Taylor and Emily to play us a cover of Sundara Karma.
Hold on tight, you got a way to go. You're terrified by the open road. In a daze, you lost control. You found a gang, and they make you feel better than the other girls, and you pray they're just boys, they're not villains. One's got religious tattoos, he'll be forgiven. Let go, there is nothing more to hide. Seeing life through closed eyes, it's just a young understanding. You know the time is on your side. Seeing life through closed eyes, it's just a young understanding. Cruising round in a friend's new car. You've always known that they won't get you far. Found yourself on a downward slope. It's okay, 'cause they make you feel better than the other girls, and you pray they're just boys, they're not villains. One's got religious tattoos, they'll be forgiven. Let go, there is nothing more to hide. Seeing life through closed eyes, it's just a young understanding. You time is on your side. Seeing life through closed eyes, it's just a young understanding. Torn apart, can't you see? They left their hearts in the 70s. Reach for the sign, reach for an understanding, reach for a sign, reach for an understanding, reach for a sign, reach for an understanding, reach for